Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zet from X&A&A, and we're continuing our Zet solo play of Fallout 1. Now, last we left off, I was joking around trying to figure out where I can get more information. But I think not water information, but the water merchants are my best bet. I just need to find out where they are. Which would probably be easier if I weren't... It'd be easier if I weren't, walking around at night when everything is closed and I can, barely see my screen. Seriously, this is hard to see a little bit. Sort of a lot of it. There's some bright areas. It's just hard to, read some of the signs for me. I'd really like to... Sorry, I'm just scoping around. So the water merchant's in the next area? Because I went through here last time and somebody started shooting at me. Are the water merchants out here? Is this the part of the town where the water merchants reside? I don't want to move around too much because I don't want people to start shooting at me again. I don't think this is the place. Maybe it was and I just can't see it. Again, very dark. From my perspective. Man, I'm really worried about the time limit. Does the game end if you don't do it in time? Because I've got 55 days left to find this water chip. After doing all the other shit that I've been doing. I mean, I could probably talk to the water merchants about maybe sending some shit up the way I came. See if that'll extend the time limit, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if the game actually has that functionality, but I'd like to extend my time limit, because getting caught up to where I was took a lot of time. I really don't want to be walking around here all day again. So let's try to fast forward ourselves a bit. It takes a few hours, basically, to try to do doctoring shit on yourself. There we go. Alright, now things are brighter. And I should be able to see where I'm fucking going. And also talk to people, like this person here. On our way, trudging up slowly, wearing a tank. So what's the FLC as well? I should check that place out. It's probably open now. At least this hour, right? Hey, what you got? Can I ask you some questions? Of course you can. Don't be silly. What's the word on the street about the missing caravans? Why? Some people think the water merchants are responsible, but I don't think so. I think it was that darn Deathclaw. And maybe the people on the Brotherhood of Steel. Why do you think it was the water merchants? Because like I've been telling everyone, they've had a few caravans disappear too. Nothing like what's been happening to the Fargo traders, but they are being affected. What would happen to the Fargo traders more than the others? Bad luck? I don't know. Maybe it's they're traveling along different routes than the others. Maybe because they aren't as heavily guarded as the Crimson Caravan. But they might have had better cargo than the water merchants. Who knows? It doesn't seem to be any clear difference between the three. Another question about the missing caravans. What exactly is a Deathclaw? Deathclaw is the most evil thing to rise out of the ashes after the war. Some say it's a powerful ghost from the war that haunts the land. It's no ghost. It's as real as you or me. 20 feet tall with teeth as big as your arm. They're not that tall. They're like 8 feet tall. It's some kind of demon that's found its way here and the world was engulfed in fire. Sorry I asked. Why do you think it was the Brotherhood of Steel? Like you don't know. You're obviously one of them, walking around in that metal suit. You're all a bunch of sick people. I don't know what you're getting at, but I can assure you nothing sick is going on at the Brotherhood. Sure, whatever you say. Was there anything else I could do for you? Let's get back to the merchants. Well, there are three main merchant groups. There's the water merchants, the Crimson Caravan, and the Fargo traders. They also run the city council. What do you want to know about it? What are the water merchants? They're in charge of all the water. Greedy people. I wouldn't want to work for them. Their pay is the worst, and their jobs are just as bad. Do they always control all the water? No. From what I've heard, a while back a group of merchants seized control of the water tower and proclaimed that they were water merchants, and the people had to get water from them. The merchant war raged on for years till a man named Roy Green, yeah, that's Justin's grandfather, that's it, helped to negotiate an agreement that ended the war. What kind of agreement? Well, he set up the city council and set a limit on the price of water. Personally, I think they should have beat the tar out of them. Sorry. They should have showed them who's boss. Great, didn't need quite that much information, but thanks all the same. Thanks. Another question about the merchants. Let's talk about the Crimson Caravan. The Crimson Caravan are a bunch of crazy people. They do any job, no matter what the risk. I'm surprised they aren't missing more caravans than they are. They're missing caravans too? Actually, all the merchants have had a few caravans disappear. The Fargo traders are just unlucky, I suppose. Alright, another question about the merchants. The Fargo traders themselves. The Fargo traders pay well, and their jobs aren't too deadly. Butch owns this shop, a good man. They're fair, and they let me do as I please with the place. I like working with them. Plus, you get a discount on anything they buy here if you work for Butch. Alright. What about the city council? There are 6 representatives, 2 from each of the main merchant groups. Everything needs at least 4 votes to be passed. They can never agree on anything. Gotcha. That's all. Thanks for the information. Alright. So now we know that. But also, if the other two main merchant bodies have their organization's headquarters out in this area, I'm going to assume that the water merchants do as well. So let's figure out where they're located. Now that I can actually see what's going on. That's the Crimson Caravan. I know that that's... I haven't been on this side of the town, actually. Let's go down here for a second. Oh, also I want to barter with her for punching materials, but she sells guns. Maybe the general store will have them? I'll figure that out before I head back out to the wastes where combat will actually be happening. Okay, over here, please. Thank you. I think Fallout 2 they changed it. Did you click off screen if you couldn't, even if you couldn't move there, the player would, or the character would move in that direction, even if they weren't actually able to get there in a single movement, which is sort of ill-defined. Well, there's a bunch of dudes standing around, but I don't see any storefronts. High Tower's guards. Okay. One of High Tower's guards. Okay, so this is the whole area owned by High Tower? This his building? What's going on? No, just like someone's house. Alright, what about this building? Get away from that door. No one gets there without going through me first. Cool. Can I help you? I don't know who Mr. Hightower is, so I'm gonna say no. I'll come back when I am sure that I actually want to meet with that person. I would very much like to locate these water merchants. You sell guns, and you're the police, and you... the Fargo Traders Building. Fargo Traders Building, Crimson Caravan Building. The other building's gotta be somewhere around here. Unless I missed it walking through the previous area. Let's find out. You guys are being entertained? By me running around the map trying to find these water merchants endlessly? There will be an end. There will be. It's probably not a quick one. Okay. These I know. There's the walls and the farms. The outlying caravans. Maybe if I go find the water tower itself. Unless I'm missing a giant sign somewhere that's clearly in front of my face. Which is a possibility. Fargo traders, police. Yeah, and then this leads sideways out into the next part of the town. Alright. Loading only. A skag. This is my home. You leave. Okay, so this is Old Town. Alright, definitely not where I need to be. So where is it? Suppose I go talk to the police. They probably know where it is, right? Please, police officer, save me from my total inadequacy. Sheriff Justin Green. Hello, sir. Name's Justin Green. I'm the sheriff of this fine city. Something I can do for you this fine day? I have a crime to report. You're doing a fine job. Just stopping by. See ya. Well, thank you. We do our best. It's really tough in a city this size, but we do the best we can with what we've got. It's hard when the thugs have got better firepower than you do. Deputy Kinney? If you have business with the Hub Police, please talk to the Sheriff Green. I only take care of his duties when the sheriff is unavailable. Okay. Well, it looks like the police aren't going to give me much help. So where are the fucking water traders? Like, seriously. I've spent the majority of this episode just running around the same 3 areas trying to find these guys. Where's your business set up? Are these guys the water traders? You cannot get there. How far away am I? I'm over here. Move. Move. Huh? Not until the boss says so. Just ignore him and he'll go away. If you want company, rent a hooker. I'm busy. Okay. Well, if it isn't a potential customer, I'm Lorenzo, the munificent, at your service. I give out loans. Only 10%. Only 10% daily interest. A maximum of 10 days to repay. You won't find a more generous lending institution. Actually, I was hoping you could share some information. What about the children at the cathedral? What about the local police? What about those missing caravans? Tell me about yourself. What does a person find work about here? What's the children at the cathedral? I can't say I'm too impressed. I run an honest, respectable business, and they accuse me of being a thief. The nerve of those people. They think a vow of poverty gives them the right to judge me? Vow of poverty. I bet their leader, this Morpheus character. He's not broke. No, sir. I'll bet that over in the boneyard he's just living it up. What about these missing caravans? Deathclaw. It's gotta be Deathclaw. No one's safe anymore. Man, just some of the stories they say about the thing are just, well, they're something. What about the local police? They're great guys. It's true we have the occasional misunderstanding. I think that they're a credit to their species. Sotto voce. Whichever one that is. Alright. What kind of excitement? Well, bye. Alright, that didn't have any good information. Alright, guys. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. I'm going to locate these water merchants, and I'll pick up the next episode where they are. So we can try to see if they have any information about a water chip. If you like what you saw, boring as it was, like, comment, and subscribe. Didn't like what you see? Let us know how we can improve. Well, let me know how I can improve specifically. Links to our social media in the description below. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.